Hey guys, it's Zach from the Concon channel, and in this video I'm going to show you everything you need to know about the Festival of the Lost event in Destiny 2. Now in order to take part in the event, you need to open your director and you need to travel to the tower. Once you're at the tower, you're going to see this tree in the middle here, and you need to talk to Eva Levante. Once you talk to her, she's going to give you a quest to introduce you to the event, and she's also going to give you the Masquerader's helm. Now this helm is pretty important and you want to be wearing it throughout the entirety of this event. So all you need to do is just go to your character and you'll see that it'll be here. You then want to talk to Eva Levante again and she'll give you these manifested pages. Now once you've collected the quest from Eva Levante, you now want to do a haunted lost sector. Now after collecting the quest from Eva Levante, you then want to open up your map and you'll now need to complete a haunted sector. Now you'll get two haunted sectors, and the one will be the haunted sector playlist, which has matchmaking, and it also has combat adjustments such as blackout, where enemy melee attacks are significantly more powerful and radar is disabled, as well as the self-build crafting, which is heavyweight, so your power weapons deal more damage and more ammo is available. You'll then get the expert haunted sector, which has no matchmaking and obviously is a higher activity power cap, and this has some adjustments as well. You'll see that combatants have more health and are more difficult to stun. You'll also get different kinds of champions depending on the map, and then you also get some surges. Now you'll only be able to complete the expert haunted sector if you have completed the quest from Eva Levante, so obviously we need to now start the haunted sector playlist. Once you start the lost sector, you can actually just run through all the ads in the beginning to get to the main area of the lost sector to obviously complete the activity. Now in the lost sector, you'll see that these objectives will spawn in and these enemies called the headless ones will start to spawn in. Now, the reason I mentioned that you need to keep your helm on is because when you defeat these headless ones, they drop candy, which is a currency for this current event. That's why you should most likely be wearing your helm for the entirety of this event, as when you do activities while wearing this helm, you'll have the chance of obviously candies spawning in after defeating enemies. Now, once you've killed 10 headless one, a boss will spawn in and you'll do enough damage to take him to half HP. Once he gets to half HP, he's then going to spawn in more objectives that will be the same as before. Once you complete them, a headless one will spawn in. Now, after killing the headless one, you'll see that there will be these pumpkins that spawn in. So as you can see, these pumpkins will spawn in. Now, one headless one will give you enough pumpkins to actually destroy that immunity shield that's on the boss. But what you actually want to do is complete the other objectives. There's going to be 3 extra objectives after the boss is on his half HP, and you want to complete them. The reason for doing this is because the first 10 headless ones that you get will obviously spawn in the boss, and there will be a total of 13, so the 3 will come after the boss. Now, the reason you want to defeat all 13 is because it will actually give you the maximum reward. So once you've then gotten your pumpkins, you can start throwing it at the boss, and then the boss's shield will disappear and you can continue to obviously defeat the boss. Once you've completed the sector, you should get some event weapons as well as a mask and some of the other event currencies as candy, you'll see. And after the lost sector is complete, don't leave just yet, as after the dialogue is completed, you'll actually get some manifested pages. And there we go, we've gotten manifested pages, and now it's taking us to the screen right here. And once you've done that, you can then head back to the tower. Once you're at the tower, you can then talk to Eva Levante and you can then accept your next quest step. And now it's going to ask you to unlock pages from the Tales of the Forgotten Volume 4. Now those are the manifested pages that we've been collecting. So you want to go to this book to the right side of the tree, and now you can start pretty much purchasing the pages of the book. So once you've done that, you can then talk to Eva Levante again, accept the next quest step, and now you can start claiming your Festival of the Lost challenges. So as you can see, for the next challenges, you actually want to have more manifested pages, so you're probably most likely going to farm the haunted lost sectors for all these pages to unlock different challenges. Not all challenges are the same. As you can see, for this helmet, we need to defeat headless ones. For this one, we need candy required. For this helmet, we need to complete ritual activities, including strikes, crucible matches, and so forth. You can just check them out yourself. And once you've completed the quest and you talk to Evil Levante, she's now going to give you the new burst shotgun from the event called the Arcane Brace. Now, if you go to Evil Levante and you go to focusing, you'll see that candy and eerie engrams are quite important in this event, as they are used to obviously focus your engrams as well as craft weapons. As you can see, it costs 1 eerie engram and 1,000 candy in order to craft these weapons. Now, here's a tip for actually getting some extra candy. When you come to Evil Levante in the tower and you come to this tree, you can actually start to climb the tree. Now, this is important as you climb the tree, you'll see that there's going to be these little drops of candy. Now, as you go up the tree, they actually give more and more. So you'll see that once we get this one, it's going to give 60. And if we go all the way to the top, this one should give about 250. So that's quite a lot of candy. So all you need to do is just climb the tree, and you'll see that there's a few spots where these candies can be. Now, once you've collected all the candy from the tree where Evil Levante is, there's actually going to be another tree where Ikora is. So if you come down here, you'll actually see this tree, and you can start doing the exact same thing, climbing the tree. Now, just be careful. These trees are a bit, finicky, because it's pretty hard to stay on. But once you get it, you can climb the tree and you can get more candy. And at the top, you'll get another 250 candy, which is awesome. Now, just from doing 2 lost sectors and collecting the candy from the tree, I've collected now 1,116 candy, which is quite a lot for doing quite little. Now, you can actually collect the candy from the tree on all of your 3 different characters if you have 3 different characters. So you can pretty much get over like 600 candy per character, which is pretty cool. Also, another big tip, maybe something you've noticed, is that if you go to Evil Levante, you can actually purchase exotic class items from. Now, these exotic class items will actually originally only be able to be unlocked through the exotic mission called Dual Destiny. But in this event, you can actually go ahead and craft them. If you have the final shape and weren't able to do the Dual Destiny quest, all you need to do now is pretty much just farm the haunted lost sectors, get your eerie engrams and your candy, and then you can unlock the exotic class items for obviously the class you are running. Now, this is a pretty nice feature because now if you go into the Pale Heart and you collect chests, you have a chance of actually getting those class items. So instead of having to unlock it through the Dual Destiny exotic mission, which is quite a tough mission, you can then go ahead, just buy it from Evil Levante, and now you can start unlocking it from Overthrow in the Pale Heart, and you can start purchasing it from Zer. Also, you want to collect the bounties from Evil Levante and complete them while doing the Haunted Lost Sectors, as that also rewards you with some candy. And as you saw right there, I got quite a bit of candy from just claiming those 4 bounties. Now, for the best farming method, I recommend trying to do the haunted sector on expert. So either use the fire team finder, or if you have some friends you can play with, try and do it on the expert haunted sector, as obviously it'll give you more rewards and a high chance of premium loot. But if not, you can just farm the haunted sectors playlist, which has the automatic matchmaking. Now, I would say these are probably going to be the best way to farm all these currencies from this event, as well as the weapons and so on. As in these haunted sector missions or playlists or whatever you want to call them, they actually pretty much guarantee you the eerie engrams as well as candy. And obviously the weapons, you get a pretty much a guaranteed weapon every single time you complete one of them. So I would say to farm this event, pretty much just do these haunted sectors, and yeah, that is pretty much all you need to do. Now, another awesome feature of this event is that if you go to the Pale Heart and you go to the Lost City, which is on the left, and you talk to your ghost, you'll see that there's going to be a segment called the Attunement. Now, once you go into it, you'll actually be able to choose the perk that you want on your class item. So, for example, if you've now unlocked your class item either through doing the Dual Destiny quest, which if you have already completed it, then you don't need to buy it from Evil Levante, or if you buy it from Evil Levante and you come back to your ghost in the Lost City, you can choose a perk that you want to get on your next class item drop, and it will be guaranteed 100%. Now, the class items that you get there's 2 perks usually on the class item. If you come to this attunement section and you, for example, choose Spirit of the Abeyant, if you select this, one of the perks of that class item will be guaranteed to be the Spirit of the Abeyant, which is absolutely awesome. So you can pretty much get guaranteed 50% of what you want your next class item drop perk to be. It's been Zach from the ConCon channel. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and thanks for watching.